Words have the power to shape our world, and everyone deserves the opportunity to think and write those words. A values-based education is one of the most powerful foundations of a peaceful, prosperous, and democratic society. We started adult education in the 1970s, when less than 3 out of every 10 people in Bangladesh were literate. We quickly realised that we had to focus on the next generation, equipping them with the skills to imagine and build another world from the start. Most children were not making it to school. Out of the ones that were, more than half of them were dropping out. Girls in particular, education was not a priority. We worked with the government to change that. We brought schools to children and children inside schools. Schools became safe havens that built active citizens, citizens that can and want to participate, that think with tolerance and empathy. Less attention is paid to standardized tests. Rote learning is discouraged, soft skills are emphasized, and activities are a key part of the curriculum. School hours are decided by communities, and schools are built within communities. Teachers are female, and more than half of the students are female. Teachers are recruited locally, given freedom in how they want to teach, and provided with monthly training. Both students and teachers go to school to learn and develop friendships that last for years after classes end. Every child is welcome in class. Those living with disabilities, children in hard-to-reach areas, ethnic minorities. Methods and materials are developed in a way that ensures everyone can participate. And wherever possible, children are transitioned into public schools. Our model is replicated by local NGOs and has been recognised by government. To make sure that the doors of our facilities will always be open, new models are allowing communities to share the cost of education, so children will always be able to access the quality of learning that they deserve. Some children need an introduction before they start on their primary education journey. Pre-primary schools get children into the habit of going to school. To improve secondary school retention and completion rates, we groom leaders to mentor their fellow students and train teachers to improve the quality of teaching and learning processes. Digital content brings concepts to life, taking children to whole new worlds, in and outside schools. Outside classrooms, community libraries promote lifelong learning and act as a bridge to the world outside for many remote villages. Mobile libraries bring knowledge to doorsteps. Adolescent clubs are spaces for young people to be themselves. And as the conversation around education globally changes from access into quality, we are going back to parents as the ones with the most important role in education. Early childhood centres take children and parents through their first steps of learning to make sure all the little people have the chance to grow the biggest imaginations possible. Every educational institution, from early childhood centres to secondary schools, is our attempt to ensure that everyone in the world has the opportunity to realise their potential. And as the world continues to change, we'll be there. For every challenge over the last 4 decades, we have innovated and advocated. 12 million students have graduated from our schools with the power to think and to write. You are looking at the birthplace of the world's largest secular non-government education system. Get on the good side. Small is beautiful, but scale is necessary.